Welcome back everyone to another episode of Let's Play Majora's Mask. In the last one, we did a little bit of side questing, which got us the Romani's mask as well as another bottle and stuff like that. So it was pretty useful. And now we are doing some other stuff before we head out east or west. Always getting mixed up. Before we head west, which is to the coast. First, we want to actually head to Southern Swamp because we want to get a potion. I already did the whole slow time, grab money. It sort of becomes natural to do it because it really does save time and makes it really easy. Also, we do have this sword from a episode or two back. That'll help a good deal, but from here on out, I don't think we'll have too much of trouble with enemies, except that there is one that we'll be facing in this episode that is a little bit ridiculous. Also, you just saw there, if you do try to walk on those lily pads, then as Link, I don't know how it would work with anyone else, because I'm pretty sure Goron would just drown. It just like sort of crumbles and disappears. So, 100 rupees is more than enough. All we have to do is just come in here, and it's actually only 20 rupees in the Magic Hag Potion Shop. Oh, she's always asleep. Teehee, welcome. It's quiet. Give me a red potion. Thank you very much. 20. And like multiples. So that's all I need from right here. It will be very useful in a second. And with that information now, or not information, with that item, now we can head east, which is what I was thinking of. I always get mixed up because, I don't know, I just sort of, I don't know why. I think it was because in Ocarina of Time, when you went north, I think that was mountains, or was I just getting like confused? I don't know, because the mountains were like hotter, so I just sort of, I don't know, I always got it mixed up, because then like Hylia was south, well now, and this one would fall south. Whatever, doesn't really matter. I just realized that's the first thing we left since Cycle started. I have a sword. It's a really awesome sword at that. It cost me a lot of money. And it's useful. So here, it would be faster to use the Goron roll, but we want to get Epona by using Epona's song that we learned in the last episode. Oh, I love that song. It's so simple. It's just really nice. And Epona, oh, you'd be so much faster if we were both adults. But alas, we need her. It's a her. Also, you don't take any damage when you're a horse, so you are a badass. That cannot be touched. So right here, there's a lot of real bomb chews that'll try to get to you, and you can just avoid them. And originally we couldn't come through here, but with Epona, oh boy, with Epona we are able to go over these fences, which originally would block our way. There we go. And then stop right around here, because there's a little special thing right here. So if we pull out this, and we also want to pull out this in the meantime, and use it. Oh, look who it is! He's waving at us, trying to get our attention. Huh? Don't tell me. I'm shocked. You're the first person who ever spoke to me. I've been here for many years waving my arms around and asking for help, but everyone ignores me and passes me by. It's because I'm about as impressive as a stone, right? I'm used to it though. I have a request. Can you give me some medicine that would make even an unnoticeable stone like me feel better? Yeah? How about this to regain some health? Ah, is that it? Why, yes it is. I feel better, I think. Thanks. Oh, here, in gratitude. Yay, another mask. It's the stone mask. Wear it with a button to become as plain as stone. Now, let me practice standing out. Shiro the stone soldier was added to your notebook. You helped an inconspicuous soldier. This was added to your notebook. Yeah, so really cool. Also, we could use Opponent to come over here, but it's sort of not really needed. Use shield if you want to avoid getting hit by those guys. If you were to just shield and not have them get knocked back, then you just absorb the explosion. Regardless, now over here is a section of Ikana Canyon, but it's an offshoot. Here is the Ikana Graveyard, which is a cool little place, and we'll pretty much be doing everything we got to do here, more or less. I remember having trouble with what I'm about to do. This little side quest here for... Oh, by the way, that's Dompe, the... I think he hates ghosts, but he's the Gravekeeper, which is weird. So this guy, we want to sing him a song to wake him up. I'll just, you know, spoil it. Well, that's a Pona song. What was I thinking of? I was thinking of something different. I think it was something... Yeah, no, it's not of Awakening. Okay, that's why. Because it has... Or... Okay, so... There we go. I always get it mixed up. It's like I'm really bad with remembering the songs because they all sound, in a way, sort of familiar, but they all have their own certain things, so... I don't know. It's just, I have a hard time with it. Okay, this section always, it gave me a tough time because you have to chase this guy, so you have to be fast. So Bunny Hood is helpful, and you have to kill these guys, which is tough. But with the sword and the with his sword and the Bunny Hood, it makes it really quickly, or makes it go really quick. So if you run up to them and then also, oh, I guess we already caught up to him. I didn't need to go all that way. Wow, I can't attack. Oh, there we go. I just refused to go through. So yeah, I didn't even have to go all the way. I didn't know you could do it that early. Wait, it is my loss. Sheath your weapon. Oh, and then he'll go... Like, usually you'll find or get to him right about at the end, but I got him early. I commanded the Ikana army of Ikana Kingdom atop the hill. I am called Skull Kita. Since being shamed by loss in a battle within my kingdom, I have waited here for one to come and awaken my soul. Young swordsman who has awakened and deftly defeated me, I shall rely on your power to fulfill my request. I ask you to take my soul, which rests in the fiercely burning flame, and convey my words to my men, who even in death remain loyal to me. Tell them the war has ended. Then I shall be able to drift quietly into sleep. Captain, sir. May I take leave, sir? This all is really creepy. This big guy, but it's also sort of cute, because he's like, he wants to get an order. And then Link's like, well, you know, if you make me, okay, sure, I'm your captain. And he like falls in position. Yes, sir. And then he dies, but I think it's less of him dying and more of him finally able to sleep. So yeah, that is a awesome chest. I want to get that chest, but you don't want to jump right across. You're not going to make it. You want to jump up here and then go from there, because otherwise you won't really make it. Even without even with the Bunny Hood, you can't make it. Just straight on. So in this magical large chest, we find the captain's hat. Wear with a button. The ghost of 100 soldiers swear allegiance to the symbol of authority. Yeah, so a lot of dead people will listen to us this way. Pretty cool. So now, if we want, we can talk to Dompe. Dampy, I don't know how to say his name. I am Dompe, the Gravekeeper, who watches over this graveyard. My face is frightening, but I am not a bad person. All the graves here belong to family members of the King of Ikana Castle, a place that lies beyond the mountains. Even nowadays, the ghosts come out at night. It is a frightening graveyard. Yep, so we want to double time. There we go. Want to play the song double time, so we go to the first night, so we can get not a mask or item, but another song, which will help us later on with stuff. Also, if you notice, when we first loaded in, there was nothing, and now, boom, bunch of people, bunch of soldiers. You can kill them, actually, but I don't want to do that, because they are now my soldiers. So you go up to them, they'll try to get at you, and then, boom, captain's mode. Huh? Oh, captain, excuse me, sir. Yeah, so they call you captain, and, you know, there's a little guy playing, and then there's guards. You want to talk to the guards. They guard a different, I don't know what you call it. A different grave. I was having a hard time for a second. They guard a different grave every night. Captain, sir, excuse me, sir. Everyone gives captain your attention. We haven't seen you in some time, captain, sir. As per your order, sir, we've been guarding these graves closely. We have all been expecting your next order, sir. Open the grave. Open it? Yes, sir. Everyone, follow me. I like that. He's like, oh no, you want someone to break it? But okay. So yeah. And then pop we go. I always thought the captain's hat looked a little weird because if you look at it, it looks like its hands are going like, hi. But in reality, it's more like, I don't really know what's going on. It just confuses me. So in here, we're going to have a bunch of keys, I suppose. And they all, you know, I got an idea. I'm going to switch over to the deck of mask real quick. I can just do this. I'll keep coming after you. It's just really annoying. I want to get rid of them so I can just move on. All of the graves are connected to this lower section, so they all... Come on, just die, damn it. Come on. Come on, I'm committing fat genocide, please. Come on. And there we go. Alright, good. Alright, so now that we killed everyone, we want to get into this chest, which does contain a lovely 50 rupees. Right there. And then we want to switch out of the Deca Mask and grab our bow here. But since we have no arrows, no worry. There's some jars in here which conveniently has arrows because they know that you need arrows. So let's just light all the torches. And, oh, I can't see it, but let's see if I can hit it. Yeah! I didn't even need to hit it. There we go, perfect. And now we have a way into this room. I shall warn you, this is a tough a tough enemy. If you look at it, it doesn't move. You can hear the music. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna start with that. I don't want to get hit, but for the sake of showing, I don't have any... Okay, I'm not gonna get hit, but... I'll have you know that with the amount of health I have, I was taken from full to none, or to 1, in 1 hit. I found that if you just bait out the attacks like that, there's 2 layers. Oh boy. Okay, see? 1 hit, and I have no health left. Okay, I just backed into a corner. It's not too bad, because if you do die in here, then you get sent right back to the... when you fell into the grave, and the keys are no longer there, so it's not too terrible, but it's definitely not something you want to do. I'm thinking maybe he could be helpful, but no. It's a tough boss, and I'm surprised there are not more like heavy swordsmen or axe people in the game. But yeah, this is one you just sort of have to play it by ear and do your best. I found it's best if you go like that, because the jump attack does a lot of damage, but you gotta be careful right there. Oh, I just jumped back through one of these things. Oh my gosh! Instant jibbed. Just super dead. Oh boy. It's, yeah. It's a tough boss. You gotta be... It's not even a boss. It's just a tough enemy. And I would love to have more of them in the game. But, alas, there are not. I guess it was because I had so low health. Let's see if there's some more hearts for me. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to my health, I guess, when I went in, so... Okay. Other thing, if we had Deku Nuts, maybe those could be useful, but we don't. Also, using a shield is probably helpful, but you'd be surprised. I don't want to do it, but if you use your shield, you will actually still get destroyed. It's the worst because right after he or she switches forms. Oh, they got ready for that. Oh gosh. You lose your Z targeting. There we go. Oh, man. Whew. So it took some work, and you can see how tough it really is. It's possible to get through it with much less effort. If you were to use bombs, or bomb 2, I suppose, because you use bomb 2s from really far away and make sure they hit, you could really do some crazy amounts of damage with that. Are you the one who freed my soul? Yes, I am Batman, by the icon behind you. It does look like a bat, don't lie. I serve the Ikana royal family. I'm the composer called Flat. The songs connected to the royal family that remain here were all composed by my brother and I. Oh, Sharp, my dear brother. Flat Sharp. Like, yeah. He sold his soul to the devil and was the one who locked me in here. You do not fear the dead. Learn well the song that is inscribed behind me. And if you ever meet my brother, I'd like you to inform him. The 1,000 years of raindrops summoned by my songs are my tears. The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. I've made my request. He's a lovely mustache. And so Flat leaves, and he leaves us a really cool song to learn with 1 heart. Happened when I was practicing too. Oh wait, we could just... we have to look at it. There you go. So it sort of engraved is what he said. And here's written the song that shall cleanse his cursed blacked soul. Or blacked soul, whatever. This one's pretty easy. And it's a pretty memorable song. A lot of people seem to know it, even if they weren't super into Zelda. I like it here, that you learn it here in this way, a lot more than you did in Ocarina of Time, because here it's a melody, it's a turbulent tune that blows curses away. It has like meaning behind it, and it's all about like a brother trying to help his brother and stuff like that. You know, it's cool. Ocarina of Time is like some crazy dude wanting to make the windmill go fast. Actually, technically on Ocarina of Time, you teach it to the guy who teaches it back to you, which is really weird and a paradox and not possible, but regardless. Boop. Boop. So with that, we can now leave. It's still nighttime, so you want to be careful about getting attacked by these guys. But no worries. If you just play the Song of Double Time to progress forward to the final day, you can do it to the second day and actually get a heart piece, but I'm not going to bother with that right now. You can progress all the way forward to the final day, and then you will see what we're going to do there. Okay, so with enough Song of Double Time playing, we get to the 3rd night. Again, we want to pull out the captain's mask and command the guard, which is over here, and tell them to open the grave. But of course, they go through the whole spiel. Open the grave. Yes, sir. And they open it. This one is a lot easier to do than the earlier fighting the Iron Knuckle. That's what it's called. But it's not exactly easy. You know, it's easier, but it's not super easy. The only annoying part is that it just sort of takes time. And it's a little bit tedious, but it's not too bad. So, if we were to go up that stairway that's all the way over there, we would see that we're actually in an area that's connected to Dompe's room. And here's Dompe. He got stuck down here because his lantern went out. Hey, they're out! Go away! Oh, whoops, me. What? Who are you? I can't see it because it's too bright. You're not a ghost, are you? A fairy? Oh, it's just, it was the fairy's light. In that case, it's just perfect. I came looking for the royal family's legendary treasure, but my torch has gone out. So, I'm sorry, but could you walk in front of me and light the way, please? Yes, I will. You will? Lead me to places where you think treasure could be buried. Alright, so, all I have to do is just Z-target him, and then sort of walk. It's not too bad. If you get too far away, he'll start wandering around. Oh, there's something strange about the spot. Yeah, it's dirt. Do you want to dig? Yes. Cool. I don't know if it's the same place every time, but if that is true, then I know where to go. You need to find... Oh, I hate that. You have to walk slowly, so he keeps up with you. You have to find a total of 3 blue lights, because you're not actually going to find treasure. You're going to find blue lights, which will do something. Okay, here. Go ahead and dig again. Yes. Alright, perfect. So, it is in fact the same pattern every time. So, there's a total of 2, 3, 4, 5 spots at the bottom. Oh god. Ah, floor master. Floor or ceiling, whatever. Fuck that thing. I hate it with a passion, and it scared the crap out of me. Careful not to fall down the hole. I wasn't aware there was a hole, but there is one. So there's 2 levitating platforms that take you 1 or 2 different elevated things, and if we come up here, we'll meet Dompe. Come on, Dompe. That scared the crap out of me. I think they're called floor masters, something like that. Whatever they are, I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. They scare the crap out of me. Especially because they like fall from nowhere and then just pick you up and throw you out of the place, and it's just creepy. And sometimes do more than that. So now, with the 3 combined, they form Captain Planet, aka the Big Poe. Ah, it's the leader of the ghosts. So he freaks out. Alright, so we're just gonna fall down here, make it easier for the fight. And then we're gonna pull out our bow. Our bow. Alright, so the Big Poe will start behind you. You gotta jump to the side. She will try her attack and fail. Okay, you gotta be a little bit quicker. They always appear right behind you. Like behind where you're facing. There you go. See? Something like that. So if you keep looking this way. Ah, almost. Almost managed to do it. Without looking. Ah, okay, so I keep pulling out my sword before I pull out my bow, which is not cool, and definitely doesn't help me. I gotta get with the times. I was just doing this, and I did this really well, but now I'm having a hard time. Yeah, so maybe 2 more, and the big bow should be taken out. Wow, okay. Alrighty then. Where are you? Ah, I keep trying to Z-target, it just never seems to work. Okay, with 3/4 of a heart, I took the Big Poe out. Also, if you want, the Big Poe does drop a Big Poe soul of a Big Poe or whatever, and you can catch the little happy face. Yeah. You caught a Big Poe in a bottle. This may lead to something good. So I don't know exactly what Big Poes could be used for, but there's very few in Majora's Mask, so they can be sold for a good deal of money. Oh, that was weird. I almost fell off the edge. So, after you take out the Big Poe, this chest appears, and inside the chest is what we've been looking for. A bottle. Yes, it's not crazy, but it's definitely useful. So, now the easiest way I can think of to get out of here is to climb up this way. Out through the stairs. And it should take us, look at that, into Dompe's place. And then, yeah, it's pretty neat. So we just leave. Now that we're outside, I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode. In the next one, I'm going, well, after I, take care of all my business of putting in the bank and stuff like that. Actually, I'll show you one thing. Before I end the episode, I'll show you where I'm going to sell the Big Poe, or sold the Big Poe, because I realize I have not done that yet, or not showing you that area, which we'll see, like, maybe once or twice more, but still. So if you return the clock down anytime, I think it just has to be really late. So sometime after 6. I don't know if it opens up at midnight or what, but I think you just have to be here late. And you come all the way down, you'll find your way, that's the shop, but you want to come all the way to here. Kara's shop, it opens up at 10. Well, never mind. I'm not even going to bother. I will show you that some other time. And the next one, we will head to the Zora's area, the beach. I can't remember what it's called all of a sudden. I'm terrible. See you then. Goodbye.